this is Lee. Hi everybody, nice to meet you again. Today is a very exciting day. I introduce my CH Gold to you. I would like to go over basic information of CH Gold. CH Gold is the metallic cyanide solid. You use it for the alkaline cyanide electroplating vest for your accessory and fashion jewelries. You using this alkaline CH Gold bath, you have a very beautiful and shining 18K or 12K gold color on your subject, controlling by the concentration of sodium hydroxide. CH Gold is very popular and trusted electroplating factory of accessory and fashion jewelries has used it in Korea, China, and other countries for 35 years. Because easy operation, easy maintenance, long lifetime of operating the electroplating vest. At least 1 year to up to 5 years. So it's great. That means you don't worry about throw away of your electroplating solution after 3 or 6 months. Throw away. Usually the other product, the lifetime is 3 to 6 months. I should mention about the production of CH Gold. CH Gold is produced only by Chung Wha Sa and only in the Korea. Now we start out using the CH Gold as follow. Number one, checking your CH Gold is good. That means you must be using the obviously genuine CH Gold. So I go over, you can distinguish this is a genuine one or not. Number two, make up CH Gold electroplating bath. Number three, setting the gold color by the sodium hydroxide concentration. Number four, maintenance of electroplating bath. Number five, troubleshooting. Everything is very simple and easy. Don't worry about it. Okay? I show you the first time you see the my CH Gold in your country, what it looks like. Then I cut it off this outside tape. Okay, this is a closer look of cotton box of CH Gold. Here we see the top. Same thing, you have a logo, and then there's some ISO information. You remove the cotton box like this. Usually the top. This. You can take out this. The inside looks like this. Okay. Small loaf there, not really bad. So this some powder. You see, it looks like very dry powder. I'm now weighing the 500 grams of CH Gold. So this white solid there, there's not much powder there. Okay, a little bit dust but not much there. And so I got the 500 grams. Summary of checking of CH Gold is genuine or not. Outer carton box, first stamp on the MSDS paper label, and 2 is hologram sticker and QR code in there. 3 is a yellow box tape on the top and bottom. Number 4 is MSDS paper should have box number by the handwrite. The tin can case on the top, you must have a hologram sticker. 6 is the MSDS paper label. And the 7 is large number just below the MSDS paper label. Inside tin can, you can see a black plastic cable tie on the vinyl inliner. You remove it, and then you see the white solid in the vinyl inliner, printed with the blue color, the CWS logos. And then I'm gonna measuring 500 gram of CH gold solid. This solid mainly composed with white powder and a few small bean size of loaf. And you can see clearly small loaf there in the picture, but the mania white powder. And this white powder is very dried and then very soluble in water. Okay, I'm gonna making the 100 gram per liter of CH Gold electroplating bath, total 5 liter. You know, this is quite small one, and I recommend using the deionized water for the makeup bath. So it's 500 grams. This is around 4 liter. Actually, this is very soluble. You don't need to vigorous stirring or something. Just let it go. System like this, and then you just stir. And then this quite well dissolved. But there are you see the rope looks like some suspension there. It's quite normal. It's already done. This is sodium cyanide, 20 grams. I weigh and I come back. I'm gonna add to the this one to the electroplating bath of CH Gold. So 3 sodium cyanide. Okay. So I'm gonna add this one. This is the sodium hydroxide weighing 10 grams. I'm gonna put into the CH Gold electroplating bath. You just add this one after you add the sodium hydroxide and the dissolve. And that's it. Basically, you've done the makeup. And then I emphasis on the waiting for 24 hours or overnight. And then you apply it to the week, the electroplating on the dummy. After that, it's very good. you must check the density of this electroplating bath. You don't need a fancy density. Just this is normal density measuring real. Okay, like this. Now density is 1.1. This is summary of making CH Gold electroplating solution. You're gonna make a 5 liter total, and then our concentration is 100 gram per liter, and then we need 500 grams. So, and then using the 80 or 90% of what your desired volume. So I'm gonna using the 4 liter this time. After dissolve all of solid, then I add more water to make a 5 liter total. And I should mention about deionized water. You must use deionized water or distilled water. Don't use a tablet. Tablet containing lots of impurity might ruin your electroplating work. And now we add 500 grams to the 4 liter of DI water. And then this dried solid very easily dissolve in water. Now you're stirring 2 or 3 times with a paddle by hand for 1 or 2 minutes. You don't need a mechanical stirring. Actually, factory doesn't have any mechanical stirring. Just using the stirring with a shovel, that's enough from time to time. And then 1 hour later, I add extra water to make a 5 liter. Okay. And then I add a sodium cyanide. 20 gram is 4 gram per liter to replacing the free cyanide, stabilize your electroplate solution. And I add sodium hydroxide and 2 gram per liter for protecting our electroplating solution against the oxidation by air. And later on, I add more sodium hydroxide, depending upon what kind of color I need. I will go over more detail about this one for operation next chapter for operation. And then you're stirring 5 or 6 times, 1 or 2 minutes. Okay, same as before. And then after 2 hours pass, now you have a milky solution. That is okay. You never have a clear transparent solution. You all the time have a mixed solution. That's absolutely all right. And then please check the density we're gonna using later on. For our reference, you got the 1.1 gram per milliliter. Okay, now this is the most important part. You must aging it for overnight. You must wait. That means this makeup solution is 24-hour process. So you start 8 a.m. and then you finish this makeup 10 a.m. But you must wait until the next day 8 a.m. You must wait aging it. So it is essential to get a good electroplating work. And then maybe you 6 a.m. you don't like it, but heat it up 40 degree. Then you start 8 a.m. preparing for the weak electroplating. So 1 or 2 hour weak electroplating is good for you. And then this table 1 is just the volume of electroplating solution. Might be have smaller than the actual volume of electroplating bed. And then I have a convenience. So I have some calculations. So you just a reference. And then I already mentioned about extra some additional water. And I have a sodium hydroxide. I go more over, but the concentration of sodium hydroxide directly related to the color. So light red gold color is 1 gram per liter, 18K gold color 3 gram, and the 12K gold color is 9 gram per liter. So you add 1 or 2 gram is safe for protecting your electroplating solution. And then later on, you just add more sodium hydroxide, whatever you want color. And then that's I'm gonna over for the next chapter for operation of CH Gold electroplating solution. Okay, thank you everybody.